Hi, welcome back to this limited series, I Will Always Love You. It's a story about gratitude and a lot about generosity as well. We introduced the song in the first installment of this series, and so now we ask the question, because it's an important question. Here, all of a sudden, we have a song that's already been the #1 country song, a song that was written on purpose as a ballad or a tribute to a mentor, so there's a lot of personal involvement in the song by the author, Dolly Parton. And now that song has been re-recorded by Whitney Houston and becomes a cultural phenomenon, a global #1 hit. And so the question is, what did Dolly Parton think of the song's success? And that really becomes the hub of what the rest of this series is going to be about. She's done a number of interviews, but after all, it was her song. How would she feel about a generational talent like Houston making it what became almost an iconic type of anthem? There would have to be some jealousy, or would there? Because the truth of the matter is, for Dolly Parton, the answer is no. Dolly Parton talked about the first time that she ever heard Whitney Houston's version of the song. She was driving in her car, and when she heard it come on the radio, she said she had to pull over. To quote Dolly, she said, "I almost wrecked. I had to pull over because I was so caught up in what was going on. I had to pull over and listen because it was the most overwhelming feeling that a song of mine could be done so beautifully and so overwhelmingly that I almost had a heart attack right there. I'll never forget it." That was her direct quote. She concluded all of those ideas by simply saying it was one of the proudest moments of my life to hear Whitney Houston's version of my song. The point is simple. It was still Dolly's song. She had written it. She had created it. She had performed it. She had had success with it. And now someone else was having success with it again. See, for Miss Parton, her attitude was one of gratitude for the success that she had had, but also she was generous enough to allow someone else the opportunity to do something with it. And in many ways, the Whitney Houston version of the song would eclipse Dolly Parton's version of the song. But Dolly let it happen with no jealousy, because she was grateful for her success, the inspiration of the song, and she was also a fan of Whitney Houston. All of that wrapped into a moment that allowed the song to continue to flourish and becomes a part of some things that we can discuss today, where we can learn some lessons together about what it means to be generous and also have a heart and an attitude of gratitude, all wrapped up in that song, "I Will Always Love You." And so, come back again next time as we continue our look at the song, and we'll do a little bit of a deep dive and see what's going on behind the words, behind the lyrics, behind the music of the song.